when it's a even playing field and like it's not one-sided. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like the sellers don't have all the power, the buyers don't have all the power. Like,
I like even negotiations.
yeah, for sure.
Welcome to episode 10 of the Florida Real Estate Life Podcast. I'm Peter Pappas, along with Joel Ludlow and Elliott Grozan. We're all from Denovo Realty.
Correct.
From the beginning.
Right. We're going to start off. This is our last podcast of 2023, so we're going to do a little recap of 2023 in real estate. What went right for us? What went wrong? Were we happy with how everything went? And then we'll do a little bit of a 2024 forecast. But I think the bulk of this episode is going to be a little bit more fun. We're going to do a little bit of a get to know you, so everybody can get to know some fun facts about us, and we'll go from there. So let's start with 2023. Joel, what did you feel about this year personally? Anything you want to spout out?
I mean, it was a significant year for me.
Yeah.
I mean, I left my company of 12 years that I started real estate in, and I've only worked for 12 years, and switched in April. So it was a big change for me.
Sure.
So
were you happy?
Yeah. I mean, I love my Curry peeps. John Curry's my guy.
Yeah.
Taught me a lot, but just had to do something different. I feel like I was in a rut, and it wasn't like about anybody else. It was about me.
I totally get that.
So I just needed to switch things up, and I hate change. So sometimes I just have to do it, and I have to like dive right into it.
Right.
And I feel like rejuvenated from it. And I got to meet you. And I got to rekindle my relationship with Elliott.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about you, Elliott? How was your 2023?
It was good. Moved over to Denovo in April. That was after being in a managerial role for a couple years, so I had to get back to going after new business again, and it was, I wasn't soliciting new customers for the last couple years, so I knew it would be a step back, but now it's for the best. I'm where I want to be.
You're doing great.
Thanks, man.
Yeah.
I appreciate that.
Yeah.
But ever since I made the move, everything's been awesome. I love the guys I work with and girls.
Mm-hmm.
We have a good group over there.
Yeah. Well, actually, I saw you both move over there this year, and, of course I got jealous and had to come over too.
Yeah, we know.
But no, seriously, like what you had just said, I was in a good position. I was in a good place. I was having a record year. I did have a record year for myself, which I'm happy about. And I was working for the number one team in Brevard. And there's nothing bad to say about them. They're amazing people. But what you had just said, it wasn't about them. It was about me. And I just had a different vision of where I wanted my business to go and how I wanted it to go. And I didn't see our paths.
And that's the thing. Everybody has a different outlook of what their business should be like. Where you came from, like you said, it was a team. And not that I'm not a team player, but I've kind of always been an individual. So, I mean, I don't know if that's what you're trying to get back into, but.
Well, I mean, I like working on my own.
Yeah.
I like collaborating with Elliott and I have collaborated a lot in the past, and I don't mind doing that. But it's at a case by case basis. But more so, it's kind of like a mission statement. I never want to be the type of realtor that doesn't service every client.
Right.
I don't want to be making $50 million a year, or selling $50 million a year rather, and have an assistant answer all my calls.
Right.
I obviously we have transaction coordinators, and we need, when you get busy, you need some kind of
Yeah, but they just help out with like the day-to-day,
the mundane
paperwork stuff, and then we're able to really communicate with our customers.
I never have a client that never deals directly with me.
Shout out to Linda. Linda Wright. Denovo.
Heather.
Yeah.
Check.
Heather.
And Shelby for all our great marketing.
Correct.
We can't forget Shelby. And, of course, our fearless leader, Garett, right?
Yes.
Yeah. He's put it all
so
together.
Overall, your 2023 was pretty good.
I had a great year.
Yeah.
A record year for me.
Awesome.
I knew I could always do it. This guy over here was with me from the beginning.
I mean, your license plate does say top producer.
Top producer. Well, at the time, I was not a top producer when I got that. but I manifested it. I was just like, it's time.
It's like
to
a vision board.
It kind of, yeah. It was kind of like, I know where I need to be. I know what I need to do, and I know I can do it. So I just have to go do it.
And a lot of people don't know this. You left the industry.
I did.
You left real estate, and I dragged you back in. I said, this is where you belong.
Right.
Is that when you opened your comic book store?
No, I had the comic book shop before that. When I first moved down here in 2015, I opened up the comic book shop and sold it because of divorce.
Okay.
Then got into real estate.
And then you got out?
I did.
I didn't know that.
So my first year was an amazing year. I had a good year, and I loved working with Elliott and some others at the place I was at. But again, it took a while to find the